Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Halloween lighting option. This is a submersible LED light. It's sent to me by our good friends at Idealife. And as you can see, it is small and compact and portable, and I'm hoping that saying good things come in small packages is definitely going to apply here, because I think this is going to be an interesting product for us to try. And hopefully it'll work out pretty well in our Halloween display. But let's go ahead and take a look at their Amazon page and see what it's all about. All right, here on their Amazon page, we can see that this is a submersible LED light, remote controlled with AA batteries. It's waterproof, it has colorful lights. It's decorative for a spa, hot tub, pool, pond, aquarium, vase, base, party, Halloween decor. Lots of options there. Retails for $14.99. It is an Amazon Prime selection, and it has free returns. So if you're interested in making a purchase, you can get it pretty quickly if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, but I will put a link to this page in the description of this video. Here we can see it's 3.3 inches. You can drop it down 20 meters in the water. I guess that's about 60 feet, huh? Remote control with a strong signal, 3 times stronger than, I guess, their competitors. 2019 version has enhanced functions. 7 features include 10 levels of brightness adjustments, timer settings, color, dynamic modes, etc. AA battery operated, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. So they have a 1-year warranty on that. You know, we love when the makers of these products stand behind their products, so excellent for them. We do have, let's see, looks like you can put your batteries in, and there is a sealing ring, and there's a counterweight. So on the next page here is some of the remote control options, which we just took a look at. And let's see, you can use a magnet to put it on some metal surfaces. You can hang it on a nail. You can attach it to a flat, smooth surface. Good for fountains, festivals, spas, and underwater. So I love their suggestions here with Halloween decor. We're going to take a look at that here in a minute. You could even put it inside of a vase. That's pretty neat and pretty. All right, but as we move down here, we're going to take a look at the ratings. So, well, first we get some questions here. Now this says something about a 2025 battery, but I'm pretty sure we saw it uses the AA's. So some of these questions might refer to the similar products that they might offer. Will it work in a pool? Yes, it can. Can you operate several by one remote? Yes, you can. That's an interesting idea. I love that. How many hours? Depends. Looks like on average 5 hours or so with Duracell. Some customer images here, but we're going to take a look in a video. Looks like it's got, out of 46 ratings, 73% are 5 stars, so that's an excellent start. Let's take a look at what people are complaining about. This person says it's not waterproof. Now, when I was discussing this product with the manufacturer, they did say to make sure that the seal is properly set when you use it. So that could be what they're complaining about. The middle range, not all the colors work, and something in a different language, I don't know what that is. So we'll definitely see if the colors work, but a lot of the 5-star ratings say things like looking forward to summer parties, versatile light with beautiful colors, great color choices, long-range remote, nice inexpensive underwater light. Now that we know what people on Amazon are saying, I think it is time for us to give this a shot ourselves. Let's go ahead and open up the box. And inside, we see a gift card. This says, congratulations, you are one of our lucky winners. If you are willing to share your shopping experiences with others, contact us to receive a small gift, which is a surprise. I kind of assume they put this in every box just so you can leave a review, but hey, that's better than nothing, right? All right, we have a little instruction booklet. We're going to skip that. And I'm guessing some of those people who did the more negative reviews maybe skipped reading the instructions. Maybe that's why their product didn't work as well, but we're going to see how intuitive it is ourselves. All right, so we do have a remote control. You know, we got to pull out the little battery compartment cover. So I guess this was the 2025 battery for the remote here. All right, the Oh, look, it even comes with a little bag of suction cups. 4 of them. So if you wanted to suction cup this to something, you certainly could. But here we go. All right. It is nice size. It does have that little magnet on the back. All right. Doesn't stick to this, but I don't know what kind of metal that is, so I'm not surprised. It does have a little twist open or close thing there, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to unscrew it. Battery compartment. I just happen to have come prepared with 3 AA batteries. Let's go ahead and stick those in. 1, 2, 3, and obviously it works because it's lighting up red already. All right, I do see that seal. It does look like it is pressed in there. So with that in place, we're going to go ahead and close it. Make sure it is closed tightly. And then let's go ahead and play with the buttons. All right, so we've got red. We can turn it off. We can turn it on. Again, red. That looks like a pinkish color. Green, yellow, blue, and teal, and white. So what can it do? We can strobe effect. That's pretty neat. It does cycle through the colors. I'm not sure if I really love that effect, because I think if I wanted to strobe it, I'd want to keep it the same color. All right. So we can, this is called Spark. It's kind of like a slow strobe. We've got Flash, which doesn't, I'm not sure what Flash does. Oh, does it just changes the colors. Breathe. Which seems to, let's change the color so you can see it a little easier in that video. Okay, let's try that again. Breathe. Looks like it's just a slow fade off, slow fade on as if you were breathing. And then you have crossfade, which I guess cycles through the different colors, which is very pretty. I like that. You can also, looks like you can adjust the brightness. So let's turn it on to a single color so we can check that out. All right, so I believe it said there were like 10 levels of brightness. So I'm guessing that's low. Then you can see it incrementally does get actually a lot brighter. Excellent. All right, and then there are some timer functions. You can have it go for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. I love that function. So that way you can just set it and forget it. But let's go ahead and turn it off because I wanted to play with this. My first thought was I was going to take a pumpkin, perhaps one that is missing its lighting, and see how well it's going to light up my pumpkin face. Unfortunately, this one's not missing its lighting, and I kind of was hoping that this was going to fit in this tight little mouth, but obviously that's not going to happen. So give me just a minute. I'm going to take off this base. We're going to stick the light in there and see what happens. I've gone ahead and removed the base. So sometimes you can find these things at like a thrift store or Goodwill, and it is missing the base. So it would look something like that. And then what we can do is just take our little light, stick it right there inside of it if we wanted. I'm just going to leave it here on this stand because I like putting my pumpkins on stands. Let's turn it on. Oh, look at that. So we have our pumpkin face, and again, we can just change up the little colors, make it however you want. I love that. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like, say, if it were strobing. Excellent. Oh, I am loving this product. All right, so just the breathing. I think that one was the breathing. And the crossfade, excellent. But, you know, we did not buy a submersible light just to light up a pumpkin. So let's go ahead and play with some water. All right, I've got some water. I have this excellent bowl I found at Ross, one of my favorites. And then from the Goodwill store, from one of my other props, I have this mister thing. So let's see if we can get this to work. I'm going to go ahead and pour the water in the bowl. Excellent. Go ahead and put in this mister. Now, all right, might need a little bit more water. This actually has lights, but I'm going to put the lights face down and hopefully it'll still work. Let's go ahead and plug it in. and see what happens. All right, today I learned you cannot put a mister in upside down. All right, just for our purposes, again, I'm going to cover up these lights with this black tape just so we can see what it would look like. And this, because you know, you can buy these misters online. I don't know if they all come with light options, but this one did. And it's just not going to work for our experiment purposes. So hopefully this tape will hold in the water long enough for us to complete this very scientific experiment. All right, so there we go. Placing it in the water, drying my hands off on my pants thoroughly, and then plugging it in. Okay, so you can see a little bit of that red light, but yeah, you get the picture. So let's go ahead and dunk our submersible light in here and see what happens. Ooh. So that definitely, you know what, I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. Okay. So now you can definitely tell that light is making some color. Kind of red, pink, white, green, yellow, blue, teal. But clearly for this sort of thing we need big effects. Not really a fan of the strobe light. This is kind of cool. It kind of looks like if we were having some sort of witch's brew going in here, that it's really bubbling and something's happening causing it to change all those colors. Again, we've got the flash function. It's okay, but not as exciting as the other one. Breathe would probably work pretty well. And the crossfade. That's fun. I love it with this little the mister. Originally, my first thought was I was going to put it in a cauldron. So if you were going to have like a witch or something, that would work just as well. But I wanted to show off my fun little bowl here that I love so much. So now that we've tried it in a small body of water, you know what we have to do next. Let's take it outside. All right, here we are outside. Let's go ahead and see how this really handles the water. Now, when you have a hard to reach situation like this, you're not going to want to climb through the water to get to where you're displaying your light. So that remote control is really going to be handy in this sort of situation. But let's go ahead and give it a shot and see how it looks. Now, the first thing I already noticed is that, well, for one, we know that the light does sink. However, if you've got any sort of current going on, it will kind of slide along with the current. So you might need to find somewhere to kind of wedge it into place if you want it to stay in one location. But as you can see, it does a pretty good job lighting up the water here at night. So another thing that we can do is use our light as a sort of spotlight. As we saw, it does have a magnet on the back, so we can attach it to a metal surface, such as my fish feeder here. Just go ahead and stick it on, and then use it as a spotlight. All right, so the big question is how well is this light going to work in the deeper water? So this water is about 2 feet deep. I'm going to go ahead and drop the light in. And we all want to know is, now once we have it in the water, is this remote control going to work? So let's go ahead and see if we can change it. Yep, the remote certainly works through the water, which is excellent because you don't want to have to fish this out. Well, the functions work. You can have it, again, strobe, spark, flash, breathe. Breathe is that slow one. And my favorite, I think, is the crossfade. Let's see how the fish like it. All right, so tell me, what do you think? In my opinion, this is a very good and versatile product. It is excellent for using inside of your Halloween props, inside your little cauldron water displays, in my ponds. In fact, for the price point, I think it is an excellent buy. I'm probably actually going to end up buying, I think, 3 more of these because I want to spread them around the bottom of my ponds because it really offers that wow factor. I like when you're walking past it, you can see all the lights lighting up the fish. People are going to stop and look at it, and that is what I am looking for. So the only problem, again, don't like the fact that it's not very heavy, but that can easily be overcome because it does have the magnet on the back. We can just attach a metal weight to it and then stick it wherever I want in my pond, and then I'm not going to have to worry about it, sliding around at all. But anyway, I have shown you a couple of ways that you can use this, perhaps in your Halloween or other party decorating. I'm really curious to see what would you use this light for. Be sure to leave me a comment below, and if you are looking to buy one of these, check out the comments below. And let's see what kind of creative and fun uses we can come up with for this submersible LED light. If you do want to purchase one for yourself, be sure to check out my Amazon link in the description below. But that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and happy haunting.